Today I'll be showing you how to make the sleeve of this beautiful dress you can see on the screen. Welcome to Jodella Fashion. In today's video I'm going to be showing you how to make a puffy sleeve with drawstring. So I've folded the fabric into 4 because I'm cutting both sleeves at the same time. To know the wideness of the fabric, you use your half of your bicep times 2. So my bicep is 14, which half of which is 7, so times 2 of that. So right now I have 15 inches, so that is okay. And then for the length that I want is 14, but I'm going to be adding extra to it for the puffiness. I'm adding extra 4, so I'm marking 18 inches. Okay, I'm using 16 inches for the length that I want, and then from that 15 inches, I've marked 16 inches right now. This savage, we are not using it. Then I'm going to mark the cap height. I'm taking 4 inches as my cap height, and then just taking 1 inch here so that I can slant the edge a little. So I'm going to cut it out. Notch the middle. So this is for both sleeves. So I have the 2 sleeves here. So the next thing is to determine where the drawstring will be. So from the top, I'm going to mark 12.5 inches. So that means from the down, I marked 4 inches. Sorry, I'm supposed to be marking on the right side. So this is where the drawstring is going to be. So I'll just fold it into 2 like this. I'll go and iron it so that I can have the crease line indicating the middle. So we are going to use drawstring to gather the sleeve like this. Okay, and then we will pleat here to fit into the armhole. So to know the length, I'm going to mark half inch away from the center. So I have 14.5. So I'm going to cut 2. Now I want to create casing for the drawstring. Okay, so let's just say I'm cutting 15, and then the height, the wideness will be 1.5 inches. So let's see what we have here. Okay, so this will be enough for me. Let's check this. This is not enough. So I'm just going to use the iron I'll go and use the iron to cut it. So let's see if we can use it to create for the 4. Okay, so I think this will just be enough for the 4 of them. We need 1 here, 1 here. So we need 2 for 1 sleeve. So I'm going to be cutting this into 4. And then the wideness of this is almost 1.5, so that will just perfect. And then I'm going to use the iron to fold it in. Okay, then I'm going to cut the rope itself. I need 2 that are going to pass through the channel. To make it easy, I'll just take it to the ironing board to cut it. So I'm going to fold it like this. Make sure that I have 2 inches, then I cut it out. This is what I have after folding. I'm going to adjust where the drawstring will pass. I marked 3. After folding, I now have 3 inches. I'm going to adjust it to be 4. So after folding, I folded it down with 1/2 inch and then with 1 inch. So I now have a height of 15 inches. So from the down, I'll mark 4 inches. That is where the drawstring will pass. Or I can mark 4.5. Let me mark 4.5. So I'm marking 4.5 because I want it to be somewhere here. To repeat what I've done now for the second sleeve. So this is the middle. So I'll leave 1/2 inch away from the middle. So this is where the casing will start from to here. So this is the casing. The casing is 7.5 inches, sorry, 3/4 inch wide, not up to 1 inch. And then I use iron to fold it, and then I folded it the edge as well. So this folded edge will be here like this. This will be here. So I'll place it such that the line will be at the middle, like this. So I'll place it on it like this. and then I'll stitch the edge down. I'll also stitch the edge here down, then trim off the excess. I'm also going to repeat same for this side. The folded edge will be here, so here will now be the space, so like this. So I also stitch close to the edge. So I'll repeat same for the other side. This is the one for the other sleeve. So this is a drawstring. I also have 4. So I've used the iron to fold it in. So I cut 1 3/4. So I fold this side in, fold this side in, then I'm going to fold again, and then I'm going to stitch it so that we can pass it through here. So let's do that. So this is what we have. I folded it down and I've created the casing. So we use the initial line. So we have 2 inches here. And this is the drawstring. So I'm going to pass it through the casing with the help of a safety pin like this. So we tack it down here. And we also pass the other side. So tack it down here as well. So that is all for the sleeve. So the next thing is just to sew here with 1 inch seam allowance. The side here, we close the side with 1 inch seam allowance, and then our sleeve is ready. Go ahead and fix it on our dress. So what we have done, I will repeat same for the other sleeve. This is Joydala Fashion. So here is our dress with our puffy sleeve with drawstring. The tutorials on how to make the dress is in another video. I'll be leaving the link in the description below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you again in my next video. Bye.